Hello ladies. So I finally got all my errands done and I'm going to show you now how to make the little gift bag purse. So you're going to need to cut out 2 pieces of this. You're going to need to cut out 2 of these, which is the straps on the purse. You're going to need to cut out 1 of these. You're going to need to cut out 4 of these. 2 of these, 2 of these, 4 of these, and 2 of these. So first thing you do is I have cut out this piece, and you'll notice in the die that there's actually a little bit of an indentation here on the purse. So you fold it really good, and then there's also some here which is a little bit more challenging. There's one that goes straight across. That's going to be the side of your purse. Then there is one that goes up here, and then 2 that go there. So I have not perfected this part, but it didn't seem to be too much of an issue if you don't get it bent perfectly. But there is little, I guess, indentations. I'm not really quite sure what the term would be, but anyway. So you kind of bend that, and then this is going to get bent here as well. And on this side, these are little tabs that you're going to actually glue to the side of the purse. So you do that with both sides. So this is probably the trickiest part. And I picked printed paper that it's really hard to see my lines, but it's pretty forgiving. So then the next thing is you're going to glue these 2 sides together. So what I did is I glued this part, hooked it together here, which I'll do here real quickly. And I left this overnight, and no lid on it, just sitting on that little rubber flange. And as you can see, it comes out super easily. I did one time have it plug up, but I think it sat several days. And so I did just use the little diamond top to stick back up in the nozzle and unplugged with no problem. So as you can see, I've got glue here. So I'm going to just adhere these together here. Line them up so you've got a nice edge. And then I'm going to glue this side and this side. And I just come in just a little bit so that it fits, so you'll have a little bit of a, where it sticks out. And this just makes the side so your card doesn't fall, your little gift card doesn't fall out. So as you can see, I've got both sides here. I've got broken fingernails, so my fingernails are not looking the best. Get them done on Saturday. Just colder weather and some more manual type work has been pretty rough on them. And we just started getting the girls again, so I will have to be done every day at 3 so we can go pick up the granddaughters. So today I didn't get a lot of time in here, which I'm very bummed about. But by the time I voted and then ran to Costco, put gas in my car, here we are. It's noon here in Idaho. So anyway, now I've got both sides glued. So now you've got the beginning of your little purse. Now the next thing I'm going to do is glue on these little pieces which go at the top of your purse. I don't know if I'm necessarily doing this in the right order, but this is how I did it. And it just lines up nice right there at the top. Gives a little bit more reinforcement too, and also kind of makes it cute. Got honeybees that's calling my name. I want to get back to that. So as soon as I get this little video done, I'm gonna pull out another honeybee die set. Really pretty quick little purse to put together. And the girls liked it. So now you see I've got it on both sides. Now there's also this little strip here that's going to go like this on each side. Just kind of a decorative thing. You don't have to put it on. I've seen some of the pictures where they did not add that. I'm kind of hurrying because the longer it takes me, the longer my video, which means the longer it takes to upload. Anyway, here that this is actually a die set made from Concord and Concord 45 and Concord or something Concord. So there is a lot of taking designers' designs and making cheaper dies, and that's what I ended up doing, which I kind of feel bad, but you know, sometimes trying to find what you're looking for is so hard because you have to go through all the different scrapbook companies and figure out who the original person was. Okay, so then the next thing is these little corners here. They go on the purse at the bottom corners. So this goes fast. And I'm using some scrap paper here, so I've got wording on the back, but you'll never even know it. And as you can see, this fits right here on this side. Put two on this side and two on the other side. And yes, I am loving my little gun now. Like I had mentioned, I kind of struggled to use it for a while, but you know, I've used just a glue bottle for 2.5 years or so, over 2 years, and just getting used to something different was a little hard, but now I wouldn't do anything but that. And this is called my Sweet Petunia, which is glue gun. I got mine through scrapbook.com. And we're close to being done already. Quick. Probably takes me just as long to cut out all the pieces as it does to assemble. Oh, I know one thing I did forget was I did not cut out this, and it just makes like a little button, and I've done that in silver. So I might do that after I get done showing you guys how this works. But that'll be pretty self-explanatory. Now this is the little flap that goes over the top. So you'll need to glue one side. And I line it up with the little line here. There's a little strap I put on here. And then that little silver button will go right there. Now I do have a piece here. I'm thinking this might go on, you might use it to cut your other side, so you can probably, so there's a little lifted thing where it makes a little half circle, and then you've got this little half circle so that when you flip it over, you can actually lock it. I just haven't done that yet, so I'm not going to show that. So for the straps, you're gonna use this piece, and on this end, I glue on one side of the strap, and go all the way up so it looks like it wraps around, but it really doesn't. So there's one side. And having the metal kind of silver metallic looking paper really makes this look like a little metal loop. So I thought that turned out pretty cool. So there's one side. And it's smart to have this pretty dry before you start putting it on your little purse, because you got to twist your paper. So while this is drying, I'm going to put on the other part. So now we have 4 of these, and they're going to go on each side like this. They also have a little name tag you can put on. I'll show you that die here in a few minutes. So kind of, I put that on and put the girls' names on each of those. So I'm gonna let this dry. I'll do the same with the other side. And while that's just finishing drying, I'll show you what that little name tag deal looks like as far as dies go. So now I've got it on both sides. So those are it. So the little name tags I'm talking about is this, and this little heart, which can go on here. So anyway, I've seen it put together. I think you'll see if you order it, it's on, I'm not even sure what that says. It looks like it says hey. Anyway, I didn't use that. But anyway, just can put a little tag, and then this is made, you cut it, and it looks like a little fringe thing, which you can hang on the side of the strap. So I didn't do that either. Okay, so when you get ready to do your straps, you're going to go like this, and then you're going to go like this. And what I did is I just lined up the top of my little ring. That way it was even. So I'll glue that side on. And I held it for a little bit because it's puts a little pressure on, because it's paper. So paper doesn't bend quite as well as fabric. So I held it just long enough for it to start drying, and you want to do it on the same side. So you don't want to go over you don't want to do this. You're going to want to do this. This is where it's really important that you get this dry, which I can tell mine is not quite dry yet. But I'm going to hold my fingers here for a minute. And this isn't going to be perfect, but enough to show how to do this. And it's feeling pretty good. And I could probably put a little glue here to help. Oh, yeah, see, it popped off. That's what I get for rushing. Yeah, I broke my fingernails, and I have pinochle tomorrow night with some friends, so my fingers are going to look terrible. Oh, well. Okay, once again, same thing. Try to kind of line it up with the other side. It's that side. Okay, there's that side. So there is your little purse. Easy peasy. Probably the worst, like I said, is this bending part, but it doesn't seem to really matter. So there we go. Hope you guys all enjoy the video and learn how to put this together. Oh, and then I will put a little silver dot here. So that'll finish it off. And there you go. Have a great rest of your day.